Alrighty, folks. Today we have another mini lesson for our sustained attention unit. So as this loads up, remember sustained attention is being able to focus your attention on something for a period of time. Alrighty, so pay attention. You probably hear it a lot, maybe from parents or teachers telling you to pay attention. But what does that actually mean? Okay, pay attention. What are you actually telling me to do, right? All right, so behaviorists, which are people that study behavior, have been trying to define paying attention for decades. The thing is, paying attention looks different for different people, and that's why it's hard to define. So one person might be looking straight at the teacher, appearing to pay attention, right? Because they're looking at the teacher, while actually daydreaming of snowboarding or unicorns or whatever. Okay. Another person might be looking down at their paper and doodling, but the entire time listening to what the teacher says. Okay, so it doesn't look the same for everybody. So with that being said, what does it even mean to pay attention? Someone tells you to pay attention. What do they even mean? You should be able to explain what happened, summarize it, and tell important details, right? I don't expect you to be an expert in it, okay? But you should be able to explain what happened, summarize, and tell the important details. Show that you were listening, right? That you were focused, okay? That you were taking in and processing what was going on, right? Your head and your thoughts weren't somewhere else. So when you didn't listen to in class and then try to do the homework, this might be a problem, right? If you don't listen, you don't really know what you have to do. You don't understand. All right, so today your activity is going to be just defining how you pay attention. Okay, if you look at these pictures here, okay, I have here some students, right, who are obviously looking up at the teacher, okay, looking very focused. And then here I have another student who has a fidget spinner. Okay, maybe paying attention for you is when you're playing with putty. Okay, maybe paying attention for you, you need to be looking at the teacher. Maybe paying for attention to you is sitting on a rolly chair so you can kind of move around a little bit. Maybe paying attention for you is standing. So what does it look like for you when you're paying attention? One important thing I want to remind you of is we are not talking about paying attention to video games. We're not talking about paying attention to your phone. We're not talking about paying attention to your favorite TV show. Okay, those things are easy to pay attention to because we like them. Those are preferred. Okay, I want you to think about when you're in school. Okay, when you're doing something that it's actually hard for you to pay attention to. Okay, what does it look like for you when you are paying attention? All right, so again, this shouldn't just be I'm able to pay attention to my video games. I'm looking at the screen. Okay, that is not something that we're focused on. You're already good at that. Okay, so think about like when you're paying attention in class and when you're doing your best work. What does that look like? Okay, so I want you to tell me what is your body doing? Okay, what are your hands doing? Where are your eyes looking? What are your legs doing? Are you sitting? Are you standing? Give me very specific details. So for example, if I were to write this for myself, I would say when I am paying attention during a staff meeting, I usually have my notebook open. I have a pen in my hand, and I kind of look down and I take notes, okay, or doodle a little bit. So I'm usually writing or drawing something with my hands. My eyes do not usually look at the speaker. Okay, I like to listen with my ears. Okay, and not so much look with my eyes. So for me, that's what I would write down and describe as what it looks like for me paying attention. Okay, for all of you, it's going to look different. Okay, Vance is not going to have the same way of paying attention as Jania, who's not going to have the same way of paying attention as Finn, who's not going to have the same way of paying attention as AJ. Okay, everybody's is going to look a little bit different, and that's okay. Your job is to figure out how does it look like when you are paying attention. Alrighty, folks. That is all for today. Have a good day.